Alright, everybody. So, I know, a couple hours behind, but just got out of work, came home, sat down, and watched the State of Play. Well, the relatively short State of Play. I would have to say, in all, much better than the first one in sense of it got straight to the point. It had huge games announcements. And it felt like a nice little reveal. Was it as nice as Nintendo Direct? No. Does it have to be? No, it's PlayStation. They can do whatever they want. They don't need to be the same as Nintendo. I just think I get a little bit more excitement and enjoyable, and just the pace that Nintendo Directs do. And I kind of hope State of Play kind of moves towards that a little bit more. You know, just a little bit more well-rounded than just a, I guess like a top hit list or something where it's just like boom, 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 here you go. But it was nicer that way than it was the first one. So if they have to go one way or the other, let's stick with this second one and we'll call that a day. So that was nice. It was short though. What was it? 5 games, I believe. Maybe 6. Which, is probably all you need. And the only feeling I had at the end of the direct was, wow, okay, those games are big. But at the same time, almost like you probably could have just waited, until E3 to announce these games, but maybe they just wanted to get them out of the way, and instead of having to do a reveal and show clips, they can now show clips at E3. So, yeah. Alright, so they opened up right off the bat. I'm going to do this in order based off of memory. But they open up with Monster Hunter World Iceborne, a massive expansion DLC. Now, I'll admit, I've never played Monster Hunter World. I tried Monster Hunter a few generations back, I guess you could say, and it wasn't really my cup of tea, so I never really got into it. I know a lot of people that I know love it. I hear coworkers love it, and it's like, okay. So I saw this, I'm like, well, I know this is making a lot of people excited, so it's like, I can dig that. Big opening reveal right off the bat. So Sony, A plus right there. A massive expansion. I was thinking it was going to be a sequel game. So I'm not sure what a massive expansion means. I guess for you fans, how big do you need to consider it to be massive to add to like another game? I'm thinking this is probably more on the lines of like, I don't know. I don't really know what DLC to compare it to, but yeah. I would say for me, kind of like the old Oblivion days when they had 2 really good expansion packs that made you really play through the game all over again. So maybe it's something along that lines. So that was a great start. It got a little weird after that. I don't remember exactly which one comes next, but let's go down real quick. Riverbound. So, yeah, I'm not really sure how I feel about this one. It seemed like it went way downhill right after the first one. The game's not my type of game. After watching the trailer, I'm like, okay, it's for somebody. But, in today's day and age, there's so many video games and not enough time. So, you really have to be sold. And for me, a dungeon crawler, there's tons of them for me to play that I still haven't played. So it's just not on my list. Maybe if it had, like, some type of... maybe if the game characters that they're going to have in it were game characters I like, maybe. So, it is what it is. It's a cute little looking game, it looks like. It has some of your favorite characters in it. Yeah, it just wasn't me. I was like, alright, it's cool. It's nothing really bad. And then from there, we get a Predator. I hope I'm doing this in order. We'll find out. Now, this one is interesting. I wasn't really sure what I was seeing. And then they have this invisible guy, and I'm like, okay. I'm not really sure what that is. And then you get Predator Hunting Grounds. Now, the minute I saw that and they started saying it, I just thought of Friday the 13th. And then I was like, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy wanting to play this game, but I love Predator, so I'm going to have to test it out, obviously. So it's kind of cool that they're doing that. I think Sony's trying to really use movie titles as a tie-in now. I think after the big success of Spider-Man, and now they have the Avengers, Iron Man, the VR game. So I think they're really looking for movie tie-ins to sell it. I mean, Sony does make films too, so it makes sense. Okay, and then after that, I think we got the Medieval trailer, right? Yeah, I think that was next. So, Medieval. Now, I played this a long time ago, and I have to say, it looks good now. The only thing I feel like the gameplay style in today's world, I don't know if it's going to help sell the game very much. I mean, for people like me who like the older games, I think it'll be fine. But finding a new crowd, I don't know. It's not open world, and a lot of people love open world. It looks very linear, and you know, it's a game I'm definitely gonna want to get. I love all my old games, so I don't care about the style of play or if the handling feels weird in 2019. But they're gonna want to sell a lot and get new fans on board. So hopefully it works out and people pick it up. Okay, now this next one, this was weird, and I'm gonna pass on this game. It's one of those things I feel like if you really got into it, it's probably gonna be really fun. Don't get me wrong, but playing around as an animal trying to survive, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna pass. It seems interesting, and if you like spiders, yeah, run. Or I mean, if you don't like spiders, so yeah, I'm not gonna play this one. I'm sure it's one of those games where if you're over someone's house and they have it and they're playing, and like, oh, just try it out real quick, you might get hooked. I have plenty of games where I was like, I'm never gonna try that. Played at someone's house because hey, I was there. I was like, okay, I'll be back. I'm gonna go to the store and buy a game. So yes, and then I think we end on this game. Oh, but first, we didn't end on that game. First, Sony has a new PlayStation limited edition. I thought this was going to be like the 100 million edition or something like that. It does look nice, I have to say. But it's no reason for me to buy it, and now it does look nice. It's limited edition, that's cool, but that's a pass for me. And then the final announcement, which is still probably like 10 years away. Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Now, it looks gorgeous. I have to say, it looks really nice. The only thing that weirds me out, though, I don't know, for you guys that have played it before, I've never played 7. I just remember playing the first, 10 minutes and having the cover art of the game and just enjoying the cover art. But the girl, I have to say, looking at her more realistic, just, I don't know. It just, it just feels wrong. Like, she doesn't remind me of the game character anymore. It's like, oh, well, I remember what the game character looks like, and I'm like, you don't remind me of her. Cloud reminds me of Cloud. She almost just looks like someone that's cosplaying as the girl, if you could picture her as 3D, so I guess that's kind of good. It doesn't remind me of the character, unfortunately. But, I mean, that's each his own. It just could be me, but what a way to finish the state of play and start. So you know what? It may have been short. It may not have many games, and they even said it was going to be short and sweet. But the games they did reveal were awesome. I'm hoping that we get an announcement of the date at E3 for Final Fantasy VII. I've never played it, so I think I'll probably play the remake and enjoy it in today's world, hopefully. Because that way I won't have anything to compare it to. And I just hope that there's a date at E3. I just hope it's not or around the next state of play. It's not just, hey, 6 years, maybe. Who knows? Next summer. All right, guys. That was it. Overall, great state of play. What do you guys like? Which one was your favorite announcement? And which one was your eh? All right, everybody. If you like the video, subscribe, like, hit the bell, share, check out my other videos, and keep on gaming and have a good night.